Alright, so my new workout for Friday is going to be 6 sets of 3 reps for deadlifts. I'll probably just keep going up by 10 pounds or so every rep till I find a weight that's semi-hard. All the reps I did today were pretty easy, like way too easy. But it's important to get your body used to lifting heavier weights if you haven't done it in a long time, which I haven't because of my injuries. And then in between each set, I'm back to doing my plyos. And each week I'm just going to go up a little bit more and more. So hopefully I get back to where I was before I got hurt. And this workout, I'm missing a few sets because I had a client coming in. So I had to take out sets from each exercise so I can make it in time for their appointment. And nothing really felt heavy. I think the highest I went up today was like 425, and that felt pretty light. Probably could have done it for about 10 reps or so. Yeah, the weirdest part about jumping is that I don't feel any force translating through my tendon, pushing into the ground and pushing me back up like I used to. It feels like it's more just quad strength or something, throwing me up in the air. It's a different feeling. I don't really like it, so hopefully my body gets back to working like it used to. And this is hip thrust. Today I did my sets with 4 plates. So this must be a warm-up set. And for all my sets for all my lifts, I do 4 sets of 6. Minus the calf raises would probably be 6 sets of 6. Because that's the thing I need to build up the most to get back to where I was. And also deadlifts at 6 sets of 3 because I want to build that power up in there as well. Because that's the most specific joint exercise that I do with everything. And I'm trying to get my body used to running again. So I'm doing this very slow run. Because I can't put that much pressure, like I said, into the ground because of the injury. But each week I get better and better. So hopefully soon I'll be right back to sprinting. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get back to 25 miles per hour for my top speed. You know, that might take closer to a year. I'm hoping to get at least to 20 miles per hour within the next 4 months. Oh man, it's depressing looking at this stuff. Maybe I had some cakes though in that last round. Just want to throw it out there. And with the hip thrust, the way I like to do it, so it translates more to jumping, I always go super fast up and then control it down. I never let the weight control me in anything. If I'm peaking, I will not control the weight. So I can go full heavy and it's more of my body just reacting quicker. So instead of doing 4 plates, I'll do 5 or 6 plates for my hip thrust. And everything be extremely fast. Fast down, fast up. Because you want that reactivity when you're peaking. Peaking is where you're going to take your vertical to its max. But you can't sustain forever when you peak in any of your exercises. So if you want to bench press and you do a peak phase, so you start with doing like sets of 8 reps, and then eventually you get to 6 reps, and eventually you get to 2, and then you get that 1 rep. You're not always going to be that strong, but every time you re-peak, your new peak will be way stronger than your old peak. Therefore, your base strength will always go up, if that makes sense. And I'm doing this for my tendon. And it's also beneficial for the knees because my knees are over my toes. Like I said, for me, the most important thing right now is calf raises. I feel like that's holding me back more than anything else because right now I can only calf raise 315. I could probably do more, but I can definitely feel pain in my tendon when I do this. Not enough to stop working out, but enough to know not to go up yet. And then I want to do lunges in my workout, but I can't. So until I can do lunges again, I'm doing ham curls. Today I just did 3 sets of 6 with 150 pounds after my Nordics. And my Nordics, I should have rested like 3 to 5 minutes, but like I said, I was pressed for time. So I was only resting like a minute in between, so the quality of my reps definitely went down, which I don't like to do. I like everything to be good quality, but just gives you something to do better next week. And when I have more time to actually work out. And calf raise is the same. So if I'm peaking, you see how I'm controlling the muscle on the way down? I won't be doing that if I'm trying to jump my highest. It's down, up, down, up. I really want that tendon and calf muscle to work together. Right now, since I'm building, that's the goal. Then here I start adding a little bit more force, get my body used to this jumping motion as well. Because I think when I used to do this before I got hurt, just off my toes, I was jumping maybe 30 inches. So looking at this, I would say it's probably about 16, possibly 18, which is extremely low compared to 30 inches. So something to work on. And I just did this, kind of like what I just told you, like how you peak, how you get it. Get your tendon, your Achilles tendon, and your soleus and gastrus all to work together and really quick. So I was just pretty much experimenting. I only did 30 reps. Nice little burn, but yeah. I wouldn't say it's super beneficial, but it's something. And then I finished with these Nordics. And I barely push off. And then this next set you're going to see that I realize I don't actually have to push off anymore. I can just do them. But since the rest time was very low, instead of doing 6 reps without no hands or no nothing, I couldn't do it because I didn't get enough recovery time in between sets. And for strength training, if anyone's trying to train for strength, it's very similar to athletic training. The more rest, the better. I mean, don't rest so long that your muscles get cold. For like 3 to 5 minutes, and if you're just moving around a little bit, keeping the blood there, they're not going to get cold. So if you like to dance or hop on your toes, it's all going to be beneficial in between your sets. So when you do your set, you be as strong as possible. And if you can't do a Nordic without pulling yourself up, the first step to doing these, like the progression, would just be doing the eccentric. Eccentric's the lowering phase, and you just really want to squeeze. So if possible, I'd say maybe do the eccentric for 10 to 15 seconds per set. And then after you can do that for 4 sets of 6 to 8, and then I would say do the Nordics, the full ones. And the progression from